We're looking at 2018 and also reviewing 2017, and I'm joined here now by a very interesting social commentator and a social media comedian. Is that what you are?
I'm an entertainer.
Entertainer. Let's not say
because comedian. I don't want the pressure.
Femi Imokai.
Yes.
At TheRealFemi on Instagram. If you're a social media person, you definitely have come across this page at some point. You have definitely brutalized brutalized me a few times on social media. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry, we're going to fight that fight much later. I want to just talk about a few things that caught our attention in 2017, and I want to get your opinions on them.
Okay.
First of all, the Minister of Information did get a lot of heat last year when he had the drama with, the Jollof Wars, when I think it was Richard Quest who visited Nigeria, and there was this talk about which jollof rice was the best, and he said Senegal, and he came back and said, oh, he misinterpreted the question and said it was Nigeria. Nigerians were not having any of it. What did you make of that?
I just want to say, can I just say something to Richard quickly? I just want to say to Richard, which camera should I look at? I just want to say to Richard that your quest for finding the best jollof in Africa is not over yet. That was misinformation that you have from our Minister of Information. And he misrepresented the culture, so I'm not happy with that. But yeah, I mean, Nigerian jollof, there's no contest. I mean, we've won best. We've won awards, in the Oscars for rice.
Where was this Oscar?
Best rice in the mouth. I mean, Nigerian jollof is best performance, best rice in the plate ever.
But do you think Nigerians overreacted with the way they handled? I mean, he did come out and say, "Okay, I got the question wrong. I actually think it's Nigeria." He thought they said where did it originate from? Yeah,
where did it originate from?
That's what he said. He thought the question was.
I mean, but it was clear when Richard Quest asked the question, right? So, and the war has been between Nigeria and Ghana.
And he now took it
to Senegal. So, Senegal was that kid that you never see.
Another very, very interesting point. Let's leave the minister now. Was Mr. President. He was away for pretty much half of the year.
Yes.
And when he came back, we were told that he couldn't get back into his office because there were rats or rodents that infested the office. We don't know if he's back even in the office now, but I mean. It was a very interesting excuse. And I mean, Aso Rock, nobody to spray shelter. I don't know.
I mean, the story was very one-sided. No one has had the opinions of the rats themselves. I mean, no one has actually spoken to these rats. Were there pictures of these rats or pictures of the office at all? To get their opinion on maybe, they were just intruding in their space or something like that. But I mean.
But did you believe the story?
It was kind of a difficult one to believe. I mean, we all live with rats, so
we can live with rats.
We can live with rats. A few rats should not disturb.
And how many rats can there possibly be in Aso Rock?
To stop the president from actually, doing what he's supposed to do. Rats. Everything cannot boil down to just rats. We have to come up with a better
something better.
Yes.
Okay, a big one now, and it's something that even I am interested in. And I don't know. I feel like this 2018, a lot of us are going to have to pitch into that space because I mean, we heard about the guy who got his payments and fled Nigeria immediately. Whistleblowing was quite the trending word in 2017, and the Ikoyi money, the famous Ikoyi dollars. We heard the guy was paid, I can't remember, $40-something million or something, and it was a part payment, and he just said, "I'm not doing it again," and he entered plane.
That was the whistleblower.
And he has left. Yes, we don't know who he is, but I mean, whistleblowing was definitely a big one, wasn't it?
It was a big one. I mean, and I just like to say that where can I apply? Or where can I, because I believe I can blow whistles of different types. I mean, I'll blow to your tune. I can blow, whistles, any type of whistle you give me. I mean, 19 billion naira, I believe that was what was found, is a huge amount of money. And if I'm to get 5% of it, I'll blow. I'll blow the whistle. I mean,
are you surprised that Nigerians have not abused whistleblowing, like everybody just coming up and throwing their dads and their uncles under the bus?
Well, it's quite a surprise because I would blow a whistle on anybody. I mean, I see if I wake up in an apartment with 5,000 naira, I'm blowing the whistle. Any amount, I want my cut. I want my cut. So if there are any whistle blowing employees out there.
There's an agency.
It's an agency, yes. I'm a professional whistleblower.
But safety is a fear for a lot of people. I mean, on a sort of a serious note, I mean, if you had the opportunity, or if you're in a situation where you knew someone, or knew someone who had stolen funds, and but you feel safe enough. I mean, in a country where you know that you can be found out, so an uncle can trace you. I mean, is this something that you think people are sort of comfortable with? Is that probably why it's not as popular as it should be?
People comfortable with blowing the whistle?
Blowing the whistle.
I mean,
because of their safety.
Because of their safety, yes. I mean, if someone had 20 billion naira, I would know how powerful he is.
Exactly.
So blowing the whistle on him, then, you know, I'll be scared for my safety. I mean, when I withdraw like 20,000 naira from the ATM, I feel very powerful. What about 19 billion? You know.
well, like I said, I mean, I have a few buildings on my road, on my streets, that I've noticed have not been very active.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but what did they do with the money?
And I can't say to let sign hanging on the gate. So I'm just trying to understand what's happening in those houses.
What's happening to the money, the 19 billion? Yeah.
Well, I wonder. The presidency, I guess that's what they're using for our infrastructural development, for roads, for power.
I mean, because there are people out there, you know,
because there's a lot of money.
People like Speed Darlington, you know, need that money to produce better videos, you know.